Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Real Farm. I just thought I'd check out what it looks like at night. Oh, check out the moon. She's a wee bit off-round. Oh well, what can you say? However, what's been going on here? Well, I'm about to have myself asleep. Active jobs will, yeah. There we are. Special corn, special price for, did that say special price for grass at a bakery? Alrighty then. So, it is a new day. What have I been doing? Well, I don't own this tractor, but I do own both a plow and a cultivator. So, happy days. How they honestly expect someone to come up with $350,000 to buy a farm? I don't know. You know, because that's still not going to leave you the kit to run it. Like I said, I don't own that tractor. I am renting it $600 per day. So yeah. What do you require? Silver Tree Fields plowing. All right, I can do that. Okay. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, really? That really sucks. I clicked the wrong button. Now I'm going to be using his gear. Oh. That is just so wrong. Man. That sucks. I'm going to get half of the money I would have gotten. Not a good start, I'm afraid. So no recent patches or anything that amazing. But they did say that they were looking at changing their patching schedule from weekly to monthly. So, because they want to release larger, more, you know, game sweeping patches type of thing. And I can understand it. It can, little things here and there you can sometimes makes it look like nothing's really being done. And that's not good. Alright, that field over there is our goal. So, let's... this car go. No point colliding with the locals. So, I mean, in fact, I've probably made, you know, at least twice what's there. But like I said, I did buy equipment. And, man, why do you guys want me to plow this? Odd. I don't get that. Do. So I'll find a dandy, but that's unfortunately the wrong way for the way this particular plow is going to unfold. I would want it t'other way. There we go. And these are timed, but I've found that the time is more than manageable, you know? Yeah, there's nothing that difficult going on with the timing, believe me. There we go. Okay. So, let's see how we make out here, shall we? Huh. It should actually be another blading closer to the tractor, generally. think I'm just going to quickly run by here. I had no idea that was going to be so far out. So, just so I actually have a headland as opposed to a stripe, we'll go by here once more. That's going to be way out now. There we go. Well, it's not exactly helping, but it'll be a little bit wider. Now we can start going with the ups and downs. I think because of the way this thing seems to be built, I'm just going to go the opposite that I normally would. So yeah, a word to everybody, if you are planning on checking this game out and going the career mode, be ready for a really long grind. Because that's exactly what it's going to be. Like, oh, you have no idea how much it sucks that I grabbed the wrong button on that menu when I took this job. Because that's just going to be crazy now. I get a headland on this end. Oh, this field's got a nice big crack in it too. I don't know what's up with that. Now, I'll give them their credit on why they allow you to destroy all the ground around the field. I don't understand either. I give them credit for one thing though. I did, when I had the issue where the game actually crashed on me, I did report that, both through their, they have a form you can fill out on the forum, Steam forum, and I actually made a post of it as well. And to their credit, they did actually get back to me, you know, unlike, let's say, you know, UIG or someone like that who would have simply went up, so what, he paid his money, screw him. Yeah, they did, as I say, actually get back to me. So it is, however, see, the thing is too, that could have had something to do with my RAM not being the the finest of define at the time. Because at any rate, it has been only a one-time occurrence. The rest of the time, it seems fairly, well, I'm not going to, you know, go freaking and peeking here and saying it seems fairly stable, but I suppose. Oh, a little bit of rain. Excellent. Excellent. Controls are really quite skatey, as opposed to being in any way sort of precise. Why is it going so slow? 9 kilometers an hour. Wow. Oh, a little bit of rain. So I don't know what to say about this game, and I don't know what to, what to say about our future of doing much more in the way of Let's Plays. Simply because, like I said, from this point, it's going to be just a huge, huge freaking grind. Because I still have a lot of farming equipment to buy. I don't imagine I can get away with plow and cultivating jobs forever either. So again, I'll either have to rent equipment, which, I guess that's... So now it's 11 o'clock in the morning and it's suddenly so dark I can hardly see. Yeah, that's brilliant. The heck is that? Snow? I don't know. And all of a sudden it's like brightening up. It's 2 minutes later and it's twice as bright as it was. I really don't know what's going on. The game needs a lot of work, to say the least. But, as I say, I don't know, excuse me, how we're going to go from this point forward on Let's Plays. It's still getting a few views, but I have a feeling it's because I'm one of the few people that's actually playing it. Because even though everybody that was given the release, or the early keys, seemed rather bound and determined to cover up a lot of the problems with, I guess probably Sedesco had basically told them, make sure that this is continuously harped as being early access, because even they've admitted the launch did not go as they'd hoped. And I mean, well, yeah, considering I bought it well after launch and it's still a mess. So man, I can't believe it. I've got to do this whole job and get half of the money I should. Meanwhile, the gear I'm paid money for is sitting there. That's terrible. Terrible. But let me know, guys. I mean, if you do want to see more, we can certainly do that. Although I have a feeling we should probably get past this initial power grindy. I suppose if all else fails, I could start in the non-career mode, whatever the other one is, where you actually have a, from what I understand, either a small farm or a small bit of money to start one or the other. But I mean, I also noticed that come on, get over there. It takes so long to get this thing to go anywhere. Now I've forgotten. There's some really frustrating things to the way this thing works, believe me. If you haven't had the quote-unquote pleasure, yeah, it's... To try and get this stuff actually lined up so you can run any kind of a straight line, I tell you, it's darn near impossible. I mean, I'm trying to get this so that last piece there, yeah, is at the edge like that. But it took me, there you go, a quarter of the field to get this thing right correction. In Farm Sim, you can do it in a couple of taps on the key. I just wonder if maybe it's not actually optimized for the particular thing I'm playing on, i.e. a computer. Oh, now all of a sudden I can do, like, well, briefly, 15 kilometer an hour. Now it's dropping back down again. And yeah, I know I'm plowing completely contrary to convention here, but I don't think it does very well. I'll go the other way and I'll show you what I mean. It's really kind of not any easier to get things lined up. How we doing? Oh, we're a tenth of the way through. Beautiful. It's just going to be way off. You got to be like basically riding down the center of it. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try and keep the center of the weight on that last row. Oh, slowing right down again. Doesn't appear to be much of a hill there. Not sure. Maybe the ground's thicker. But I'm hoping when they, well, when and if Sedesco releases, and Triangle Studios, of course, does release their next patch, that it is, in fact, as they said. You know, they have so much they want to do that it only made sense to wait longer between patches. Because, yeah, if they make this really playable, well, again, as we always say, it would be so nice to have competition for farm sim. But I think a lot of that, though, is just something that as gamers we're hoping for. Because I don't think a lot of these companies, as putting out a game, that's what they're looking for. You know, I don't think they want to dethrone farm sim, as it were. You know, they just want a little piece of the royal pie. And with some companies, UIG, that piece doesn't have to be all that big to make them happy, apparently. But then, you gotta wonder about a publisher that every game they put out, they're doing a different developer. You know, I mean, I can understand if you just have a huge stable of developers, you know, but yeah, I don't think that's the case with things like that. You know, I think they're working one or two developers at a time in different genres, and that's sort of it. How are we doing? Well, this is the other problem with it. It's not like I can switch and go do some other job, because I'm doing missions for other people. You don't have any choice. I mean, I'd love to go and hop on and go and do some sort of different thing to relieve the tedium of the episode, but, well, maybe once you get your own farm, it'll be a little bit different. Of course, I'll be pulling all of these implements by hand, because, I don't know, man. $60,000 for a tractor that'll haul the tools that I have, which is to say 115 horse tractor. And I suppose it's not a bad amount of money, considering you're getting a tractor, but at $2,000 a mission, well, 30 missions for the tractor, you know, and, well, I don't even want to think about how many for the farm. But I think, guys, we are approaching the 20-minute mark, which is certainly short for an episode. But I kind of wanted to not just stop showing you the real farm. I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And I think for now, I will continue to try and feel inspired enough to continue with, you know, generating a little bit of money, getting a little bit of gear together, whatever happens. But I may not do another, unless you guys want, but I may not do another actual episode on it until something exciting happens. So, that's kind of that for that. And I think that's kind of that for me as well. Again, I apologize that it's going to be a fairly short episode, but you probably tired of watching me plow considerably before now, so I'm going to bow out while the bowing out is good. So there you go. This has been Species 7 once again for Real Farm. Just, you know, working with what we got, as it were. So, take care of each other, folks. And, well, ciao for now. Whoop, come on, Wiggly. There you go.